Valentine season as a whole, we know we get to exchange gifts, we get to share so many things, and you've already established the fact that there is no relationship, be it in marriage, be it as a kind of intimate relationship that you're having. At least it should cost you something. You must sacrifice, you must learn to give. But what if in situation where probably the partner doesn't have something to give the other one at that very moment?
It doesn't matter, you must have it. But when you have it, you must give. That's where understanding comes in. Your partner must understand that you don't have. In a situation that you have and you pretend as if you don't have, it's not good.
Okay.
So that is why I'll tell some people, sometimes I advise, forget about love. Think about yourself, how you can get money, develop yourself. The moment you have money, all other things will be added on to you. So it is an error for you that your pockets are empty and you want to show love. How do you start? How do you even move from where you live to where your partner is? That to a point that you cannot even send 10, 100 or 1,000 naira recharge card to your partner. It doesn't show seriousness. And nobody will take you serious.
Okay. Another Valentine's Day coming with flowers, branded mug and towels, and a smartphone watch. But what if these gifts didn't really exist? Would love be expressed genuinely? So in our world where romance is often defined by materialistic things, is true love proven by the gifts you receive from your partner? My fantastic viewers, of course, the hiatus and chasm within me can never be wide when I have you every time with me here on Uproot the Issue podcast. This is a podcast that blends wisdom, knowledge, and experience to offer you with solutions, practical solutions to life issues you may often encounter. And in today's session, the Valentine episode, we will delve into a very thought-provoking question. Valentine's without gifts, is it a proof of true love? And so a very big shout out to all of you, my lovely viewers who have found love in this season. And for some of you that are still, looking out for love, searching, I pray that through the unction from the above, the Lord will give you love, definitely, in this season. It's always your favorite host, Ekemini Ekwere. And I'm very happy that in this talk show room today, I have with me the Executive Director of Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue Service. It's the man we love so much is our father. He is the prelate of Bachelor Must Marry by Fire Ministry International, Akwa Ibom State Prelate Liu Omana. Good to have you, sir, in the room.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for joining us. So, sir, let's get the conversation ongoing. So, sir, when we are talking about Valentine, what does it really mean?
Valentine, in my own assessment, is we call it as a Lover's Day. Celebration of love by lovers.
Okay.
It's a Lover's Day.
So when we talk about lovers, we look, singles do love as well. Couple also love. So is it mainly for the couple or the single can still kill him?
The Lover's Day is open to couples, open to singles, because it's not everybody that is in love. You can have a relationship but you are not in love.
Really?
So definitely it's for those that are in love. Okay. Both the singles and the married.
Okay. So there's another update here that you can be in a relationship, but yeah,
it's possible.
Okay. So sir, when we look out for this season like this, where the exchange gifts, how does it really happen around here?
Well, I don't know. There can be no love without gift. If you are in love, you must give.
Okay.
Even God rightly said, He said, for God so loved the world, He gave. If He didn't love the world, He wouldn't have given His only begotten Son as a sacrifice to the world. So there can be no love without giving. If you take gift out of the love doesn't exist. How do you prove to somebody that you love him? You must be able to deny yourself some certain things to make that person happy. So gift is very important in love.
In love. Wow. So being gifts here, like Prelate has just said, is very important in love. But then Prelate, we also look at the social media. This very season, social media is a very good but toxic platform where you get to have genuineness and fake life all over there. Sometimes someone will never sip Gary in a day and will come out there to claim that he has just taken shower and everything. So now the question now is, this particular season, there are so many things we see on social media. Some of us may even be oppressed, and some of us may be pressured, to go beyond boundaries. So how has social media, instilled a lot of pressure and oppression in this very season?
Well, it depends on what you go to social media to do. And I want, if you want to pay attention to all the things that happen in social media, you will be distracted. You will be completely distracted. A lot of negativity thrives in social media.
Yes.
And if you do positive things, people don't promote them. And if you commit any error or any mistake, Oracle Leo has impregnated someone, the whole world that day will be ignited with that story. But if they say, I have done this, nobody is interested. So, and I want to believe that before we met on social media,
yes.
You knew me on social media, and
yes.
possibly must have been following the things I do on social media. Yes. So it's based on that, your conviction, that you felt you should have a conversation with me. So what I want to say is that there are a lot of characters in the social media that you must not listen to. So you must choose who you follow. You must choose who you listen to. You must choose who you go to his or her page to read.
In this very season.
Yes, in this very season. Because what you hear, what you will definitely affect you, either positively
or negatively.
For example, there's this group of people in social media they call feminists. So to me, I don't read their post.
Okay.
Because it is in contrast with my convictions, with what I believe. And I don't even condemn them. I don't attack them. But they exist. I know that they exist. They exist. They are the people, this other group we call the atheists. They don't go to church, but they believe in the existence of God. So when they do posts, like my friend Zion Omo, I don't read his post. And even when he attacks me, I don't join issues with him. I go my way and I give him his way. So in social media is a component of both the good, the bad, and the ugly.
With this very season. Okay, so sir, this social media, the Valentine season as a whole, we get to exchange gifts, we get to share so many things, and you've already established the fact that there is no relationship, be it in marriage, be it as a kind of intimate relationship that you're having. At least it should cost you something. You must sacrifice, you must learn to give. But what if in situation where probably the partner doesn't have something to give the other one at that very moment?
It doesn't matter, you must have it, but when you have it, you must give. That's where understanding comes in. Your partner must understand that you don't have, in a situation that you have and you pretend as if you don't have, it's not good.
Okay.
So that is why I'll tell some people, sometimes I advise, forget about love. Think about yourself, how you can get money, develop yourself. The moment you have money, all other things will be added on to you. So it is an error for you that your pockets are empty and you want to show love. How do you start? How do you even move from where you live to where your partner is? That to a point that you cannot even send 10, 100 or 1,000 naira recharge card to your partner. It doesn't show seriousness. And nobody will take you serious.
Okay. So looking at that fact that we need to, make a commitment in a relationship. You see, there's social media as well. There's this assumption that just is trending that somehow relationship today, most of the relationship are not really functioning because some women, let's say so, some women are really, really entitled. But then I also feel that we, the men, our gender, we also have something to offer. So they do say, what are you bringing to the table? So as the man in this very season, what should the man bring to the table?
My brother, I am a proponent and a great supporter of this established norm. It is a place of a man to take care of a woman. There is nothing you can do to change it. If you change it, it's going to be no. ON is the place, if you alternate it. So it's my place to take care of my woman. If you alternate it, N will come first. And so is no. Right from the days of old, even in the Bible, Adam wouldn't have left Eve to go and look for what they will eat.
Mm.
Maybe they would have gone together.
Okay.
Are you with me?
I
So
understand.
Adam left Eve to go and look for what they will eat. So the man is the provider.
Okay.
But in recent times, these young people, they want a woman that will come to give them money, do things for them. It doesn't. Where's the respect of a man? Where's your dignity?
Mm.
So that's why I still repeat what I said. For you not to make mistakes or cheapen yourself before your partner, go and look for money first. Seek ye first money,
Money.
and love will be
Will
added
onto you.
onto you.
So I didn't really see that coming. So seek ye first
Money.
Money, very, very important.
Very important.
Every other thing shall be added
Love will
onto
be
you.
added onto you.
Abundantly.
You know.
So if you are viewing this for the first time, this is coming your way. Of course, this is the conversation with the executive director, Kwaibom State Internal Revenue Service, and the person of Prelate Liliuman is also the bishop of Bachelor Must Marry by Fire Ministry, Kwaibom State. So this is a conversation on Valentine without gifts. Is it a proof of true love? So you may be wondering, okay, you are expecting a lot, a mug, branded cup, coming in with towels, flowers, a whole lot from your partner. On the other way around, as a guy, maybe you don't have something, things that, the economy is very, very, harsh at the moment. You may not have something to give, but then what will define the love you have for your partner? Of course, join us the conversation, and it's going with Prelate Liliuman. So, my bishops, I do see your post almost every day. You call out the singles, the bachelors. Okay, so what moved you to actually come up with this ministry? Because I've seen a lot of progress. At least we have so many retired bachelors here who are already doing well in their marital home.
Well, it all started as a joke. Maybe that time, each time you talk to me, I'll tell you, go and marry. You talk to me, you're a bachelor. And even before I got married, anytime somebody was getting married, I normally showed interest.
Okay.
Concern, whatever I have, I will support the couple. It has always been there, but I didn't know it would come to. It all started as a joke. In 2016, when we had a meeting in Ubong Asanga's house.
Okay.
At that time, he was living in Ikpa Road. A few of us were there. So I was just telling him, a bachelor living in a 2-bedroom flat, what do you do? All these spaces, so that this should be for a couple. So that's how we started. So each time I said, go and marry. You talk to me, or go and marry. It all started as a joke. And even up to today, I don't even know what I'm doing. The ministry, it has given me a followership of about 50,000. And that is huge.
Yes, that's very huge.
So people are picking interest globally. The situation that someone is coming to marry from UK will first want to come to the temple. Some bring gifts. Some give me shoes.
Most especially Ankara and wine.
Ankara is very important, So it appears in Akwa Ibom and even beyond that if you are doing wedding and you don't come to the temple, that the wedding will not succeed.
It will not succeed, definitely.
So you can see such grace is an extraordinary grace. It can only be God.
Okay.
It's God that started himself.
Yes.
So God started the ministry, and where we are, and I believe that God is taking us somewhere. I'm very passionate about it. I'm very committed about it, and I give it my time.
Okay.
So it's a ministry that has come to stay.
Okay, my brilliant. So concerning this ministry now, I believe you've actually through this ministry, we have so many committed
yes,
bachelors.
I think one of the things is get down to marry early, enjoy your marriage, and marry right.
Okay.
We don't encourage a promiscuity. One man, one wife.
Okay.
This boyfriend or a girlfriend, everything you should know before you go into a relationship. You should define what you want.
Oh.
Where is this relationship taking us to? So definitely is preparing people to have a morally sounded or a morally founded marriage.
Okay.
Marriage based on moral values.
Principles. Okay. All right. So this union as a whole now coming into our own society, I believe that over time you have so many years of experience in this game, the marriage. So in this season, what are those things that are going on in marital homes that may be a form of distraction in this very season?
The moment that you take off your eyes from your marriage and look outside. That is number one distraction. You'll be completely distracted. All that you have should be centered on your marriage. Maybe after the marriage is your extended family. But the moment you start looking at either as a man or as a woman, there is a distraction. And division will come in. And the moment division comes in, strange things will begin to happen. And that bond will not be there. So when you're married, stay true to your partner and celebrate love daily.
So love shouldn't only be celebrated on Valentine. It's a daily game.
That one is for you people now, the boys and girls. So because you are looking for opportunity to impress your partner. You love, for us couples, we celebrate love every day. Yeah.
Not only on 14th.
Not only on Valentine.
So another thing, looking at the recent trends that we have on social media concerning divorce of a thing now. So we now look out, they say that cheating is in the nature of a man. So I would love you to come in as the prelate. Is this actually true, or is it just a formulated lie?
People will always find reasons to justify immorality or moral decadence. What kind of a nature? That is Adamic nature. If you're a true child of God, you're born again, renewed, that shouldn't come in. To me, and besides that, there will always be divorce. Because it all depends on how did you marry. Some people are influenced by a lot of things. Some could be influenced by material things. The love was not really there. Because if you love somebody, you will stay true to that. You will stay true to that person. And even when we were growing up, our parents used to tell us, like our mother, anytime that maybe your father must have misbehaved, he would tell you, I'm not doing this marriage because of you. I'm doing it because of my children. So you must always have one reason to stay. Because the street is military. People in the street are trying to leave the street to come into marriage. While you that God has blessed, you are going back to the street. When you get back to the street, you will know how it is. The street is military. So in my own ministry, there's nothing like divorce. Yeah, I know it's happening. There are some situations that you cannot control, but I don't support it. I don't like it. That's what I try. I know a lot of crises that I settle. I personally stepped out of my ways to make sure that the couples, they stay together.
So, this, from your experience, what could, fuel this crisis in home?
It begins with a suspicion. You begin to suspect your partner. Doubt will be created. So whatever the person is that, because if you don't trust somebody, you cannot believe in that person. So, for example, I am here in the studio. My wife would be calling me, where are you? If I tell when I left the house, I told my wife I'm going to studio, and she believes I am coming to the studio. I told her there's another young man who brought a script yesterday that I should come and be part of their skit, So I knew that as I'm living here, I'm going to sanitation court for us to, So I told her she doesn't have any doubt. Another thing that my wife does is that, each time I travel to Abuja, I will get to Abuja, maybe my wife will call once or twice. I will be the one that will be calling. Maybe possibly we say we'll pray this night, or maybe I do video call. My wife doesn't do video call with me. There's no need
for video call.
Video call. Are you with me? Whereas there are some people that if you travel, your wife will be constantly calling you on video call. Let me see the environment. Let me see the background. Who are you with? Are you? They take this camera to the toilet. Those things shouldn't come in. Your wife should be you, and you should be your wife.
Your wife. So, actually, I'm actually surprised because, yes, it's true. Most homes, that place of doubt, it's often, creates that.
The moment doubt comes in a marriage,
that's the wahala.
That's the wahala. That's the beginning.
So, in this very Valentine season, I want you to speak first for, you were once a bachelor before stepping into as the prelate.
Yes, so even as a bachelor, I was very disciplined. It has really helped me in my marriage. I stay disciplined. I stay focused.
Even with a lot of crushes that you had that time.
What do you mean? My A is A, and that is why for the lot of things, a lot of my activities in social media is enough to have caused an uproar in my home, but it doesn't. You won't see my wife in anybody's inbox asking the person what she's doing with my. You can't get any negative comment from my wife like other people would have done. She knows the kind of husband she's married to, and she's contented. Because I have never been found wanting in the discharge of duties in my home.
Oh.
I do what I'm supposed to do. As a man, as a father, as a husband.
Okay.
So to the couples, stay true to yourself. What you cannot eat on the 14th of February, what your husband cannot give you on the 14th of February doesn't mean he cannot give you the next
day
14th of February. Love is a continuous
process.
It's a process. It's not an event. Event will come and go. 14th day is an event. It will come and go, but love itself is a process. So even if I don't have any money to buy gift for my wife on the 14th, on 17th or 18th,
you can still give.
I can still do it. But to the bachelors and spinsters, I know they will paint this town with red. Go out in the daytime and make sure before night comes, you are back to your father's house. It's not that day that, if you cannot, you must not go to Crunchies to eat a salad, or how do you call it, a fried rice or whatever. You can cook it in your house. Put whatever you have. Rice is rice, it's carbohydrate. So no matter what name they gave it to outside, it's the same rice. And some of these, our girls, this phone is phone. What do we use phone for? Is to make calls.
To make calls, definitely.
And most of them, they only carry the phone when they go to functions or weddings, they snap and
do
post.
Videos.
The most important thing is a communication gadget. So what I'm trying to say is that if you cannot have iPhone today, doesn't mean that you cannot have it tomorrow. After all, when these things came on board, we used to call the Nokia 3310. You can't find them again. There was a time that Samsung. But today everybody's talking about iPhone. So nobody knows what will happen even this 2025.
Yes.
So all these things comes and goes, but love is constant.
Oh.
And the most important thing is that you must value your life. The most important thing is your life. When you have your life to live, so many things will happen in that your life.
So now,
on the 14th, stay true to yourself. Work according to your budget. Don't go and steal in order to satisfy
your partner. Okay. So sir, getting close to the conversation, I would like you to share in this very season as well on Valentine, how should the husband treat the wife, and how should the wife as well treat the husband?
Yes, the love between the husband and wife should be mutual, and gift should be mutual. The husband should give to the wife, and the wife should give to the husband.
No, it should not be one-sided.
It should not be one-sided, and not even because like my friend said the other day, that this Valentine, I know that my wife will buy me boxers. Something tangible. It's not about the gift, it's about the heart.
Yes.
What she's doing is what will happen that day is what I could define as renewal of love.
Yes.
Take this token as a sign of my love
for you, commitment for you.
And my commitment to you. To me, if I have money, I can even buy a gift for my daughter, who happens to be my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still part of it. Or if I have money, maybe in the evening I can take them out.
Okay.
Or whatever there's there, I can say, what do we cook? Let us eat something different
on
today.
This day. Okay.
We can set our dining and do whatever we want to do in the presence of the children. If you really want your child to be closer to you, to love you and bond with you, is for you to love their mother. Oh. The moment you love, they know that you love their mom. Whatever you want from them, they will do. I'm telling you, it's a secret. People don't know. They did it. If you continually shout on your wife, rouse on your wife like a lion, they are scaring those children. But when they see that two of you are interwoven, always talking together, you see how that family will do.
Wow. So that's a secret.
It's a secret.
The top secret.
Very top secret.
And even in marriage. Okay. So, sir, lastly, what are those misconceptions that people, do hold about this very season? Because I believe somehow people do mistake this season to be.
Yes, the misconception is that they want to do everything possible to show that they are part of the. There will always be February 14th. It comes and goes. So whatever you cannot do this February 14 is not the end of life. Another February 14 is coming. So don't kill yourself. Whatever you cannot do in this February that is coming next week, February 14, don't kill yourself. Don't steal. Don't put unnecessary pressure on people. Take it lightly. It will come and go. It's absolutely there's nothing in this life. There are times that I normally condescend so low to flow with people, whether you're in my class or not. I interact with every class. If you come to me, I sit down with you and discuss. I'm different. Because the small person that you're seeing today
may be a big person tomorrow.
I don't look down on people. That's another thing that works for me. I don't look down on people. I relate, but I set boundaries.
Okay.
When you want to go beyond the boundary, I ask you, stop there. That's why I say people don't insult me because I respect myself. As a woman, there are places I cannot touch on your body, but I can embrace you, and but if I start touching your breast, it looks somehow, start beating your bum.
Right.
I can't do those things. So you must set boundaries for yourself. No matter how close you are, I cannot take you to a hidden place to say, let's have a discussion.
Conversation, no.
It must be in the open
place.
Because if I have an open mind, why do I have to hide so that you feel very free with me? So you define yourself, you set standards, set limits, you flow with everybody.
Okay, wow. So
and maybe I equally want to put, before we finish, are you married?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, see the way, it's okay. It's okay. I think I would love to have a photograph with you so that I can auction you next week.
Definitely. So, sir, the last thing before we wrap up, for you, Valentine without gifts, is it a proof of true love?
It's not really a proof. There are some loves that are supernatural. Natural, it just comes on its own. It's not influenced by materialism. Though gift is necessary, but it's not sufficient to make Valentine what it should be. Gift is necessary, but not sufficient to make Valentine
what is
it? So I don't know if I'm able to. Yeah.
No. You've done that. You've done justice to that.
Gift is necessary. If you have it, gift is necessary, but it's not sufficient to show that you love that person on Valentine. If you don't have it now, you can't kill yourself. Women, like a woman, because of this, your lenses can decide to fall in love with you. That's how women are. That's how they are wired.
Oh.
So that maybe if you don't use these lenses, you look different. And we say, Ekwere, please put on that your lenses. Maybe she may not tell you that what attracts you to her was the lenses, or maybe the way you smile. So all that you need to do on the Valentine Day is to make sure that when you continue smiling.
With my glasses.
With your glasses. It's a gift. Smile is a gift. Smile is a gift.
Okay. Brilliant. No, brilliant. You've given me an update now.
It's okay.
And that will work for me on Valentine.
It will work for you. Do you even have a girlfriend?
Brilliant. I'm working towards it. Because I can't be a chronic bachelor in the ministry.
No, because definitely, if you have a girlfriend, you deserve a suspension from the ministry because you don't support that.
Okay, so brilliant. What do you really support in the ministry? For singles like us?
No, when you pray and God has confirmed to you that this is your wife, for you to take a step forward.
Okay.
Either you come to the temple for us to discuss.
Okay.
Go and meet the family, begin to formalize things, take the church for blessing, and you start your life. That is the Bible standard.
Oh, so there's nothing like dating.
What is dating? The dating is all about fornication. Why do you rush? When definitely you are going to have the thing permanently. At a point when you are married, let me drop another one. At a point when you get married, you will get to a point that you and your wife will be like brothers and sisters.
There's nothing like
the satisfaction will be. I say you will live like brothers and sisters. That's why you must stay true to yourself. You love yourself. So why do you rush over a thing that you permanently have it wholesale?
So that means we should keep our libido intact.
That is why when you misbehave, we seize the libido so that we can keep it for you until when you get married, we'll return it to you. So many libidos has been misused,
Wow.
This is very funny.
This is actually very brilliant. I didn't expect that coming. Okay, brilliant. Before we call it a wrap, please. So, what is your final message to the brethren out there? You know, this is the joint ministry, having the bachelors, single, and the married ones.
Yeah, my advice to the singles is that they should stay true to themselves. If you know that you don't have any serious intention for any woman, don't promise her anything.
Anything. Oh.
That's my word. Don't, if you know you don't have any serious business or intention, don't promise her anything. To the couples, celebrate your love with your husband and wife. Celebrate your love every day.
Wow.
Not only on February 14th.
Okay. Thank you very much, my brilliant. Yes, gift is really necessary, but it is not sufficient to prove or define the extent of love you have for your partner on 14th of February. That is a new quote from the prelate bishop of Bachelor Must Marry by Force Ministry here in the beautiful city of Uyo. So if this is coming to you on Valentine, please always know that you don't really need to suspect or to be suspicious when you have created that place of trust in any commitment you are having with any woman or a man. And if you are not so interested in anybody, please try as much as possible not to make any promises. This is a season where you should live your life intentionally. Don't take anyone to any hidden place. There's no need for that, okay? You can create an enable environment where you get to discuss a lot. And moreover, remember that Valentine is only an event. That means that love is a continuous process. You can always celebrate. You can always give to your partner anytime, any day. It shouldn't only fall on 14th of February. This was a very good and fantastic moment with the Executive Director, Enforcement and Recovery, Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue Service, Bishop Liu Omana. He is the prelate of Bachelor Must Marry by Fire Ministry. I am a bona fide member as we speak. So I've joined. Next week, I'm taking my Ankara and wine so that my daddy will bless me. Because this Valentine, thank you very much, distinguished and fantastic viewers. Till next episode, if this video you found it very profound and interesting, please just do us a little favor by subscribing to our channel so that more will come your way. We love you all, and please stay blessed, remain safe, and stay lovely. Until next episode, please let's say bye-bye.